Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Twist Gaming. We are here streaming live from Origins 2019 in Columbus, Ohio, bringing you a front row seat to some of the best board game publishers in the industry. Speaking of which, we are here with our friend Vince from Lucky Duck Games. Vince, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much. It was really hard to find you guys. Actually, turns out
I was hiding. I was hiding in
I'm
my
super
purple
happy.
cave.
I found it. I found the twisting game.
It was a game in and of itself.
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
a scavenger hunt.
It was a nice one.
So, Vince, you have brought one game here that's got a lot of hype around it.
Yep.
Paranormal Detective.
Mhm.
So talk to me about Paranormal Detective.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so Paranormal Detective is our big Christmas release. It kind of starts like Mysterium. One of the player is dead, but in this game you are getting where should I show this?
There you
So
go.
the ghost player. Here we go. The ghost player basically is gonna have to get one of those story card where he's gonna learn who he is, why he died, where he died, how he died, and the weapon that killed him or her. At the bottom you see the setup. So you put some wounds on the board.
Okay.
You show if it's a male or female, and you share information that you were found in this case naked. What a great example to stream.
Good
But if it sounds like Mr. Rabbit, it's very where it stops. The way it works here is that put this on camera. That each player has a semi-asymmetric deck of interaction cards. The way it works when it's your turn is very simple. You actually, you could look at them one by one, actually, just so that we read them literally.
Yeah.
So when it's your turn, you're gonna ask any open question. Ghost, how did you die? Where did you die? Whether fire. But the answer is clamped by those interaction cards. So this one, who said the ghost plays 3 tarot cards.
Okay.
Keep going.
Going.
The ghost's mouth is one word. Keep
Ooh.
going. The ghost arranges the rope. So I actually have actual ropes in the box that you can use to try to draw something with it.
shapes?
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of
The
neat.
ghost does a pantomime for 2 seconds.
Max
Keep
Reese-
going. The ghost draws with your hand. This one is very fun.
Ooh.
You take the pen, and the ghost is gonna basically move your hands around
And try
You-
and draw with your
exactly.
hand?
We have a specific surface where you draw, but the whole point of it is that it's as much as your question are open-ended, the answer are very limited. So both sides has to be very creative. The way it works, it's
Okay.
competitive, and I forgot to mention this detail. The winner is the first one who actually guess
What
this,
the-
and each player has this thing in front of them, which is basically something where you can take notes. It is upside down, yeah. So people can take notes where they think. A lot of the information is public. At any point when you, after getting an answer, you can say you can use one of your 2 try to provide the set of answer.
Okay.
The first one to find the first 5 immediately wins.
So you need to know who, why, where, how. You need to know all of them.
Exactly. But the whole thing is very inviting into being creative. There is no point asking where did you die without with a rope. You're not gonna get much out of that. The game ends either if someone finds the 5 answer immediately, or if everybody runs out of cards. Those cards are kind of a round counter. You have more or less based on the number of player. If you're a 6 player, you have less, obviously. If you're a 2 player, then you have more questions.
Is it random which options you get depending on the player number? Like, you're picking your choices randomly?
No. You have all your cards, and you say, okay, ghost, show me the shape of the weapon that killed you. And for example, here I will show him the rope. So the ghost will take. I'm not gonna pull this out, but take the string and maybe try to draw this thing. You see what I mean?
Right.
Or like. Can you tell me how you died? Giving me the 3 tarot cards. So you have 18 tarot cards.
So regardless of the number of the players in the game, you get all of those options in your hand.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
but you can use them only once each.
Gotcha.
All right. And so what came out of this game is that it's really inviting to role playing. So what we wanted to do is have those player screen are simply just to hide your character like this.
Okay.
And so it's also very inviting to kind of maybe I'll be Whoopi Goldberg. Oh my God! I think I hear a ghost. It's moving my head. so it can be really fun. This is Paranormal Detective, and it's coming at SN this year.
Very exciting.
And it's going to be available for Christmas in the US. And I only have 5 more minutes, so I want to show you one more thing.
This is on the clock. How many games can you make it through in town?
So the second game you actually, it's the first time we announce it. Unfortunately, the box has been a little ruined in my luggage. We signed this publishing from a company called La Boîte à Jeux, which is La Boîte à Jeux, which is literally the game box. It means in French. La Boîte de Jeux, pardon. I'm French, so and so it's a wonderful word. I would characterize it as a mix between between Seven Wonders and and now I don't have the second name. And it will come back later. It's basically a game of drafting, as you can imagine.
Okay.
And I don't remember the second name. Where basically it's a game where you are getting resource that you transform to get more resource. Let me show you quickly how this works.
Yeah.
So everybody has one of those kind of city cards.
Okay.
Everybody gets a set of cards to start with, and we're gonna draft.
So this is Norm States?
Yes, exactly. Yes, and the way it works is that we're gonna draft one card at a time, and those cards have multiple things on themselves. They have a cost. So the top left that you see here, for example, literally, so this 3 gray and black is the cost to build this research center. Exactly.
And then of course we've got the green for the green screens down here.
Exactly. So when you draft those cards, and so you get either you keep them because you want to build them, or you can actually discard them, and you see at the bottom right is the token that you will get when you discard the card itself. So here,
is this the factory building?
Yeah, exactly. For some reason, because it's green, it
Yeah,
comes
yeah,
out
yeah.
purple. But you will get a green cube here.
So how about the robot assistants?
Yep.
We can see
So
it's the opposite here.
exactly.
It's 3
So
green
here-
cubes, but
So here you could either discard the card and get
the
so
cog?
exactly. And so the once you have paid enough to build your thing, they come on your city like this.
Yeah.
And you're gonna build basically sorry, like this. And you I'm out of time. And so this shows you what you're gonna build every round. So the game plays in 4 rounds, so it's very short. But everything you've built will actually produce at the end of every round.
So here for the harbor zone, what are we? Let me go this way.
Splendor is the word I was looking for. A mix between Seven Wonder and Splendor. So so the game is all about making hard choices between either discarding. All those cards are wonderful. You want to build them all, but you cannot. So you'll have to discard
Make
some
the
of them to use those. Hopefully you don't have to discard all of them, because you'll create enough so that actually they start, once they're built, to produce
So what is the
token
harbor
themselves.
zone making here on Norm States?
So for example, this one every round will produce two gray token and 2 yellow token on top of the normal production at the bottom. At the end of the game, it's whoever has the most points. So points can show this. So this one, for example, has just a fixed 3 points at the end of the game on the left. Exactly. This one will give you 1 point for every. For any type of influence. There is a majority that happens every round based on the production capacity that you have, and it gives you those tokens. It's a quick overview. It's really efficient, fast, and a good brain burner for people who like kind of this Splendor engine building, drafting. This is already a sloppy presentation of this game, I would say, but trust me, it's a wonderful world. Literally, it's the name of the game.
That was good.
Yep, here we go. Thank you so much for having me.
No, Vince, thank you so much for coming. That was impressive that you did it. Well, wait.
Sorry.
Don't leave me.
Sorry.
Hi. How you doing? Vince, thank you so much for coming on. You guys are here at the convention. Do you have a booth?
No, we don't have a booth. I'm just here just for you. I literally came all the way just for this presentation.
Sweet. How can people run into you on the floor to demo some of the games? Or
Yeah,
do you
so
have
I'm showing the game to YouTubers, journalists, and partners. So you can find me on Facebook through. You can probably just find me on the Lucky Duck Games fan page and chat on that fan page. I will see those messages.
Okay.
If you want to see me on the floor, and I will do demo tonight, tomorrow night of the game to people around. Yep.
Very cool. And how can people find out more about Lucky Duck Games and the other games that you have coming out?
Yeah, same thing. Facebook, Lucky Duck Games, L Duck Games on Twitter. We don't have Instagram. We're not that cool of kids, but hey.
Sounds good. Thank you all for sticking with me. We will be right back with more great coverage from Origins 2019.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.